how are you? Welcome back to Rockatar and the awesome chord library where you can learn an assortment of easy to play guitar chords and also all of the full chords, which might be a little bit more difficult to play. That's why we're going to start off with some easy chords. So we are going to talk about the very widely used E chord today. So we're excited about that. The E chord is played in lots of songs, and it's a very, very important chord, especially with guitar, because the E chord is used in different types of fingering positions as well. I'm going to teach you one fingering position today, which will get you started and at least get you to play the chord and use it in lots of the songs that we'll be sharing with you over the course of the next several months and the year. So get excited. So here we go with the E chord. And at the top of the neck here, I'm going to place my finger, my first finger, on the third string first fret. Okay? So you want to get your first finger and put it right on the third string first fret. We also know the third string as the G string. Okay? So we've got our first finger there. And remember, just as a reminder, when you are placing your fingers on the strings and on the frets, when I say place it on the first fret, I don't mean put it right on top of the actual fret, which you know is this long metal bar here that crosses the strings. You've got to kind of put your finger a little bit behind the fret. And I know you probably know this, but I just wanted to remind some of you that may need a reminder. So here we go. First finger on the G string or the third string, okay? And then here's kind of like the easy part, which completes the chord, which is kind of fun. We're going to take fingers number 2 and number 3, and they're kind of together. You know, fingers 2 and 3, they go together a lot, actually. And in the case of playing the E chord, definitely they're really close. So I call them either your brothers or your sisters, and we're going to kind of keep them close together here. So we've got our first finger on the G string first fret, or the third string. And we're going to take our brothers, or our two sisters here, and we're going to slap them right down on strings 4 and 5 on the second fret. Okay? So I don't want to cover up my first finger, which you're going to have on that third string. That's staying down there. We're going to take fingers 2 and 3, our brothers or sisters, and we're going to put them right down together on strings 4 and 5 on the second fret. So here we go. I'm going to strum the chord, and again, I'm going to take my pick over here, and I'll strum up here by the chord so that you could see me strumming. And here we go with the strum for the E chord. One more time. Here's the strum. And here we go with just a real quick strum. There you go. And that's your E chord. And one of the important things to remember about the E chord is that the top string is your E string, your low E string, and we play that string. As a matter of fact, we strum all the strings when we play the E chord. So that's important to know because, as you know, if you've looked at some of the other chords in the chord library, sometimes we don't strum all the strings. Sometimes we just strum the bottom 4 strings or the bottom 3 strings. It depends on what kind of chord. So that's the E chord. So let's do a quick summary with the E chord so that you really have it firmly. First finger, first fret, third string or the G string. Okay? And then you get your two brothers over here or your two sisters, and we're going to place them right on strings 4 and 5, which is the A string and the D string. Okay? And those are the only 3 strings that we're fingering. The other strings we're playing open. And as you know, when you play a string open, that means you don't have your finger on it. You're playing it open, like this E. Right there. That's the open E string. So here we go. So we've got our E chord right here, and we're going to strum it one more time. Oops, I strummed the last 2 strings together. Here we go. There we go. And there's a lot of cool things we could do with that E chord just to kind of have fun. And I'll talk to you more about a lot of these cool little tricks and techniques that you'll start learning, especially when we talk about strumming techniques. And you could check out some of those lessons as well on our Rockatar library site. So good to see you. I'm excited. Practice that E chord and have a lot of fun. We will see you with the next chord in the chord library real soon. Thanks for being here at Rockatar.com.